For my fourth and final speech, I will be redoing my third speech over the betterment of special needs education. In my introduction, I will set up my main points more clearly, utilize transitions, and make the conclusion distinguishable. As the human population increases every year, so does the amount of children with special needs. These children are exceptional, and because of this, they require exceptional schooling. We have a problem on our hands in our nation, and today we are going to talk about ways that schools can best serve their students with special needs. Contributing to nonprofits that are supportive of proper special needs education can make a real difference. Step by step, we will walk through my personal testimony, education problems, and potential solutions in order to foresee a brighter future. Speaking as an older sister to a young girl with special needs, I am aware firsthand of the difference that a well-funded program can have on the student's education. Firsthand, I've seen the growth and the changes in my little sister, and I personally want that for every other child in our nation that is like her. Last year, my little sister had a teacher who had succumbed to her Title I teaching label. This year, she has a new teacher who is challenged by her students and is eager to create a nurturing environment. With an enriched environment created by her teacher pulling cash out of her own pocket, this year alone, my little sister has learned her ABCs, her emergency contacts, and her address. Salaries bring me to my next point. Teachers in our nation should not have restricting budgets, but rather encouraging ones. There should be no reason for a teacher to have to pay for his or her enriched classroom out of their own pocket, especially when the wages of a teacher are significantly lower than any other profession in our country. About a year ago, in 2014, Mark Anderson, a school teacher from the Bronx, wrote how schools need to achieve a tricky balance. He wrote that schools are having to be specific about what they can provide for the individual student, while at the same time striving to transform the outcomes for every other student. On the National Center for Education Statistics, you will be able to find that while there are 98,817 schools in the United States, half of those report falling below the poverty line. This means that half of our nation's school children, special education or not, are not receiving the enriching environment they deserve inside and outside of the classroom. Problems always need to be met with solutions. In order to alleviate this burden from our nation, we need to start by making differences in the communities surrounding our homes. Dr. Spencer Kagan writes on his website that there are many ways to be smart and many ways to create enriched environments. Reaching these areas of multiple intelligences will require all hands on deck to ensure that every student is being reached. Starting by forming personal relationships with these neighboring schools, doors will begin to fly open. Each and every one of us in this room has the ability to start after-school clubs at these Title I schools. Paraprofessionals are vital in the development of children with special needs. I would highly encourage you all to sacrifice your time in order to meet with these leaders and bring relief to places with the greatest need. While money is not everything, if you do have the financial means, I would highly suggest that you donate to American Special Needs Education. You have heard my personal testimony in the statistics supporting the need for convicted donors. Generous people such as you all can turn this nation around. In conclusion, the results will be revolutionary. With enriched environments, these children will receive the education they have a right to, our nation's education statistics will finally match those of other countries, and most importantly, children with special needs will be excited to go to school every single day. Because of this great potential in our education system, I am asking you all today to consider special needs education as the ultimate nonprofit. Donating towards this cause can change a child's life forever.